Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. And we're going to start today off with a fun topic provided to us by RTNBA. As you guys could tell, we're talking about the Los Angeles Lakers in this fucking dope-ass photo.
Yes, sir, man. Nostalgia at its finest, man. We got the Black Mamba, we got the Mailman, we got the Diesel, we got the Glove, and last but not least, we got the Zen Master.
And you know they're all legends when they got nicknames like that everybody remembers. And if for those who don't know, we're talking about Kobe Bryant, Karl Malone, Shaquille O'Neal, and Gary Payton. And then lastly, one of the probably the winningest coach, at least for fucking championships and everything, Phil motherfucking Jackson.
Crazy stuff. Now that I see this, actually, as of this recording, it's the anniversary of Kobe's 81.
That's true. I've seen a couple tweets about it. The commercial with Jalen Rose.
Yeah. How many dollars you gonna get?
81. And then that awkward silence, and then they're just staring at each other like.
I'm just kidding.
Kobe low key was like the GOAT of commercials, because that commercial and the one he has with Kanye are some of my favorite, not just sport commercials, but favorite commercials of all time.
I don't know, man. That commercial with MJ and Larry Bird. You know the McDonald's commercial.
What MJ? Oh no, I don't know.
No, you haven't seen that one. Damn, man.
I know. MJ. No, I'm thinking about Lil Penny.
Nah, MJ and Larry Bird, man. The McDonald's commercial, man. That's a pretty damn good commercial.
The one I think with Larry Bird is the one that he did with Magic, but it's only because like I've seen it in documentaries. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah.
Converse.
I don't know, but anyways,
no, we should do a topic of like favorite basketball commercials.
I think so, man.
Oh, actually, you know what I just thought of?
What?
Kobe had a legendary one when we were younger. That he jumped over a car. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, the GOAT of commercials,
that's
Kobe Bryant.
That's up to the discussion, man. We can make a GOAT series on the commercials.
And that was when YouTube was like first started and shit, and like everybody's like, yo, did he actually do it or not? Did he actually do it or not?
Nah, he definitely did not.
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he can. But,
had people wanted to try it out.
Nah, man. I mean, I wouldn't try it.
For real.
But anyways, man, the question of the day with RTNBA is, okay, how many rings would this team had won if they played together in their primes?
All right, look, before we get into it, let's settle this, because this is a little discussion Irwin and I were having before starting this video. Like, what era are we talking about? Because, like, some of these players got drafted in, Karl Malone, 85, Gary Payton, 90, Kobe, 96, Shaq, 93, 92, somewhere in the early 90s. But then, like, Phil Jackson didn't start coaching the Lakers until 99 after he fucking got 6 rings with the GOAT, Michael Jordan. So I'm going to settle it at, we're talking about these 4 at their prime, or these 5 at their prime, starting 99.
99 and ending in 2010.
Ending 2010.
Before the Heatles got together.
Before the shit, we can even get into the Heatles, because even the Heatles would not match against us.
Yeah, but they'll be going at that time. They'll be exiting their prime.
11 years later. 11, 12 years later.
But how many rings do you think they would have won, Andrade?
All right, off the top, I'm gonna say, honestly, all 4 players in their prime, and fucking Jackson's in the prime of his coaching, which he kind of was at that point.
Yeah, for real. I smile. This says like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm in my prime.
You know, harking back to the Heatles, not 1,
not 2,
not 3,
not 5, not 6, not 7.
I can't believe he said 7. He did say 7, right?
I'm not sure. We gotta go.
I know.
Back.
I think he got up to 7. That was too much. Because even with this 4, I don't know. I'll go. My safe prediction, my conservative estimate, 5 rings. At least 5 rings.
5 rings.
What do you think?
Bro, my conservative would be 6 rings.
You're conservative.
6 rings, bro.
Jesus.
I don't see any reason why not they would be able to win every single year. Like, I mean, shit, the only way...
There was no real dynasty in the 2000s, so...
The Spurs managed...
Like, yeah.
They could probably squeeze 1...
True,
maybe 2.
Because even then they were winning every other year, so it showed that it wasn't like I agree they were a dynasty from when they started winning. Like the Tim Duncan era was definitely a Spurs dynasty, but it was one of the most like
spread out.
Yeah, exactly. Almost like the Pats with Brady.
But I'm like, bro, okay, how it's gonna be very tough to beat this team. Kobe in his prime, Shaq, the most dominant force that the NBA has seen.
Well, Karl Malone by his side at the fucking front court. Are you kidding me?
Karl Malone on his side. Gary Payton, which not only is he
Backcourt?
a floor general, can lock you up on defense.
Yo, for real.
I'm like, bro, Kobe can lock you down on defense
and
as
they
well.
all fill up their position. Like, none of their positions overlap. You put Gary at point guard, Kobe at shooting, Karl at power, Shaq obviously at center, and then bro, you can put any fucking random ass Mickey Mouse G League player at small forward.
Man, you could put me or you, man. Like,
We'll still win, yo.
I'm like, damn, man. It's like
that bench could be fucking all scrubs and. Bro, especially in this era, they would play their hearts out. They'd be playing 40, 50 minutes every night. Like, no fucks given.
The only thing, and you have Phil Jackson, the best head coach, probably in the NBA.
Yeah.
You're not even going to be able to outcoach him either. I'm like,
facts.
The only thing that could stop him is egos, chemistry.
That's the main thing. The only people that can stop them is themselves.
And injuries, because Shaq, he's had a bad habit, coming overweight.
That's true.
When it comes to that. Kobe, he wasn't the easiest guy to get along with.
Karl, you fucking put any child in front of him, he might get distracted.
Wait, what? I think the only one that'll be able to mesh pretty well would be Gary Payton. Like
I think he fits like a glove, bro.
Yeah, it just fits like a glove.
But let's look. All right, their competition. These are the teams that made it to the finals that didn't involve the Lakers. So even without these four, this organization was still making it to the finals from 99 to 2010. All right, we got Spurs, Knicks, Pacers, Sixers, Nets, Pistons, Mavericks, Heat, Cavs, Celtics. And that's about it.
Yeah, man. No team stopping that,
There's
bro.
they're out of all these, like...
Maybe the Spurs.
We're talking about... and then what year Spurs? But even that, any year...
Cause
maybe they get one.
No, maybe one or two, because we gotta give respect. The Spurs, they had Tony Parker, they had Tim Duncan, they had Manu, they have Greg Popovich, Robert Horry, and I guess towards like the beginning of their prime, they had David Robinson as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
The
99.
Admiral.
That's how they got the first one.
That's how they got the first one. Popovich, and Phil are right.
That's the only thing. Yes.
They could find.
That would be a fun ass match.
They could find. They could possibly find a way to be able. They got Thiago Splitter as well, and Brent Berry. I mean, as well.
Nah, man. When I look at these teams,
the Pistons had a good team.
They
as
would
well.
abolish. I mean, they did anyways, but they would abolish the Sixers with Iverson.
We would have destroyed. Iverson wouldn't even be able to win a game.
Not even a thing. Knicks.
Don't destroy.
And then they would beat the Spurs to get to the finals, in my opinion, because we're talking about an older and then a fucking baby Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? And then who else do we got? Pistons. Yes, they were defensive stoppers. They literally stopped this team. Obviously not at their primes, but they stopped this squad. But if we're talking about their primes, bro, Ben Wallace isn't gonna stop prime Shaq or Malone.
I mean, shit. Shaq was still in his prime when he stopped him.
Well,
he was still in his prime.
Yeah, he was like weenie. He started getting a little fatter, but yeah,
he was still in his prime.
And then who else? 06 Young Wade ain't doing shit against this squad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely not.
Baby Braun, nah,
bro. That'll be a more. That man.
07 Spurs, I think maybe because now we're talking about a more an in-tune Spurs that's been together for a while. So like 03 and 07 or 05, 07, maybe that's the ones where they steal it from the Lakers. So that would be a fun matchup. Celtics versus this Lakers team.
I mean, yeah, KG, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen.
They were all at their baby Rondo. They were all at their weaning peaks, like winding down, but they still had it. You know what I mean?
They still had it. That would be an interesting.
That would be Garnett against Malone. But who's gonna fucking who? Perk? Gonna stop Shaq?
I love Perk, man, but no, man.
He would put up a fight though, because Perk was a big fucking hustler back in the day.
He was a big boy.
And Ray Allen versus Gary, that would be fun.
Man,
and then Pierce versus Kobe.
They also have matchups. They also have Big Baby Davis.
Yeah, I was gonna throw him in there too.
I feel you, man. And they had the white Mamba as well, Brian Scalabrine. Yeah, you can't sleep on that.
And then lastly, what would be fun is we would finally get to see in 2009 a Dwight Howard versus Shaq finals matchup.
No, but
Shaq after all the shit they be talking.
Shaq would destroy him. Yeah,
by
Shaq,
09,
Shaq would
peak Shaq. If we starting this in 99, that's already 10 years later.
I don't know, man. It'd be pretty. That's the beautiful thing of the what if in the NBA. We just don't know, guys. We just don't know. What I do know is I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. That's true. You know, what era or you know who else you think might be able to give them a fight.
How many rings would this squad come out? What about in any era? What would you guys give them? You guys think Jordan could stop this?
Yeah, all you Jordan heads, I'm like, nah, man, Jordan's not doing that, man. Even Jesus is stopping this, man. Whoever you believe in, man. But shit. But anyways, guys, hey, look, we appreciate all the love and the hate.
It's always fun to get into this.
Yes, sir. As you guys already know, you can catch us on Insta, Twitter, TikTok, Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. We'll catch you guys soon, but for now, later.